All things exist in the human imagination, and everything you see as an objective reality is produced by imagining thinking of one thing which would be denied. You can't think of one thing, so when you go to the moon, you first have to imagine how to imagine everything concerning the machine that took you to the moon. Everything in the world first has to be imagined and then produce the intelligence to make it come. But you take the drop in first and conceal and dwell in it as though it were true, and no power on earth can stop it from becoming so. But tonight, if you're here for the first time, you want something practical. You apply what I've shown. You first have an objective. You must have an objective. You can say, well, I don't know what I want. Well, alright. Come back the next time. Ask yourself what I like in life. Don't be ashamed to name it. What would I like in life? So then I am trying to get some objective prayers, as far as I'm concerned, is nothing more than the subjective appropriation of the object you hope is the way to success. I appropriate it subjectively. How do I appropriate a state subjective? But suppose now this very moment I wanted a ball, an ordinary baseball, but there is not a baseball in the room. All right, but I want one. I would actually assume that I am holding a baseball in my hand until I can feel it. You think you can't feel it while outside, trying to feel what it would be like if you held a baseball now to prove that you help it see what it feels like. The difference now, a tennis ball city difference, all right. A golf ball sees any difference. A piece of silk feels different if you can distinguish between these objects, though they are subjective. Then there must exist somewhere if you can actually separate them in your mind's eye and distinguish between these artists. I have begun to feel Jesus since I began to smell a rose smell, or actually have the odor of another flower. I can detect the roses now, a lily, an Easter lily. I can detect that, but what does it do? Well, I'm going to get them. Someone will see Neville and send him a flower, and let's be the flower that I'm going to actually feel and touch and smell. He works that way. It's more fragrant to the man than the most marvelous perfume in the world. He can tell it. You put a money bag on his face, just like putting roses on mine. He loves it. He can smell money concealing money, has a distinct feel about it. But a $20 bill is your hand and asks you to feel it, and then put another piece of paper in your hand, and you can tell the difference. There's a difference, it and the odor. All this is part of the inner man, that all things are possible to try before you condemn it. Try it unless you have the evidence to support my claim. Whether it doesn't matter what the world will tell you if you laugh at yourself. What's the last? Everyone who had an idea that seemed a little bit off-center always resented the lack of the idea of going to the moon. Well, now it's an accomplished fact. There's still those won't believe it happens, you know, because they don't want to believe that ever happened, and those who said you couldn't go down and actually live underwater. Now we have a submarine just so those who won't believe it can present it with all the facts in the world, and they won't believe it. So I tell you should try it first, and if it proves itself in performance, it doesn't really matter what. So can I take a to make it a lovely go, either for yourself or for another, or any time that you exercise your imagination lovingly on behalf of another, representing yourself as the man or the woman that you would like them to be, and don't tell them, ask for no praise, just assume that they're talking to you and telling you the most novice views about themselves, and you congratulate them on that good news. Angle your own way. Believe in the reality of that. Imagine it may happen tomorrow. It may happen a day after, or a week later, or a month later. It has its own appointed hour, and it is rising and it's going to flower. So don't be concerned. Leave it alone and it will come to pass. So this is what I mean by feeling is the secret to catching the mood. The feeling that would be mine if I were what I want to be. I don't touch anything I can if I want to. But it's the new I'm speaking about, what would feel like if she were well, if she were this, and then you catch it just as if it is true. You always go to the end, and the end is where you begin. We are always imagining ahead our evidence to go from the end until the end, and then well entertain, even though reason denies it, and our senses are denied. We've turned our back on doubters. There are your senses, so you turn your back on it. And then you walk as though things were as you wanted to be, and living in that assumption. It slowly hardens into fact, even though at the moment of the assumption it was denied by an assumption. Or if persisted in, will harden into fact. So you learn to assume and learn to persist in the assumption, and it will come to pass. Hey everyone, Remember to hit or tap something really hard. The like and subscribe button is useful. Please help this channel by clicking the support button and also clicking the notification bell. To get a notification for my upcoming video, click on the notification icon. Make these every week so you have them regularly. If you don't want to miss something, don't forget to pay attention. If you write a review, it can help more people find out about it and be happy. Found it interesting to explore my job and I enjoy doing it. Share this message and don't forget. This will really assist you in beginning. I'll talk to you again in the future. Goodbye for now.